Good morning, everybody. It is 7:30 in the morning on Tuesday, June the 18th, and we can see that Bitcoin has crossed our full exit signal. It's underneath the 1, 2, 3 top formation. The EMAs have crossed over, and our trend line has been broken. So that's bearish for Bitcoin. We can also see that Bitcoin dominance has been rising. It really took a run up overnight, and the altcoins totally got hammered. You can see up along the top here that the copy trading account is down, took some more losses. Some of the new entries that we did just a little while ago, they all got closed out at a small loss. And that's what we're supposed to do, is take those small losses. So what I want to go over just a quick stream here today, because it's pretty much telling us to be full cash. That's the S&P. Here's the dollar index, the DXY, and it's got a potential 1, 2, 3 top formation that if it does break this top formation and come underneath this red line, then we'll be watching for Bitcoin to grab a bottom, the altcoins to grab a bottom. The dollar index is another one that I'm watching. It's similar to DXY, but not quite the same. So breaking higher above this trend line here would be bearish for altcoins and for Bitcoin and gold and silver. Yet if we consolidate and we start to drop from here with the US dollar, we'll have to watch for everything else to be pumping, and pumping quickly too. There won't be much time as things do turn around. So back in April, I went through all the coins and I really thought this pullback would be it. That's our bottom everywhere across everything. And no, we've come down further, but not all the coins. Some of the coins are holding the low from April. Some of the coins have gone down lower than the low from April. And it's important to get out into some of the other indicators, because when I go into AGIX, for example, this is one of the coins that's holding strong above support and resistance from the past, from 2024, February, and it's still above that support and resistance. And we can see with the Sniper Extreme indicator, we're starting to get this bright green belly on the 12-hour time frame. So what does that mean for me when I go into AGIX? If I go to most of the other indicators, that's still showing like there's nothing we can do here. There's no 1, 2, 3 setting up yet. But because we have that bright green belly on the 12-hour time frame with the Sniper Extreme indicator, that's telling me that this is probably a significant bottom here, that we've come outside the 1-hour Bollinger Band, and I would be watching for the break of the downtrend line, the 1, 2, 3 formation, and something like this. As my stop. So this is crazy zoomed in, looking for the 1-hour 1, 2, 3 bottom, break of the trend line, EMA crossover. If I go to AGIX, and I go to our variable indicator, you can see Tradingview is just getting hammered. As I zoom in, and zoom in on this, this will give us the alert signal when the 1, 2, 3 formation builds up here from this formation. So it'll give us the alert and the hold status on the 5-minute time frame as this 1, 2, 3 builds up and cascades above these levels. And I'm watching this because that's my focus. I'm watching for the altcoins to find a top. And yet, I don't know if I brought this up. I talked this all through before the live stream. Let's see. Go back to Bitcoin dominance. And I want to go out to the weekly view of Bitcoin dominance. Get rid of all this stuff on there. And in the weekly view of Bitcoin dominance, when we compare it to the AltSeason Copilot data down below, we can see that the AltSeason Copilot's still in full exit status as we were coming up to this dominance top. Whereas in the past, as dominance was really actually topping out, we were into alert status and hold status as dominance was going up. The AltSeason Copilot was starting to put us into it, into the AltSeason. And again, we got a little bit of it here. We had a little bit of it here, but we don't have any of it right here, right now. So from what I'm seeing here, if we do have the bottom and that dominance is going to top out here, if that is the case, then only the very earliest of the alts are starting to show it now. And it'll be over the next day or two that they'll start to find their bottoms and give us some support here in the alt versus BTC price. So here I've got Litecoin making a double bottom. And that's all we can do now is just wait for it to break this trend line, consolidate and break up above this. So the dollar value is still holding above support and resistance from the past. These are the important things that I'm looking for now in all the coins that are holding from the past, because we've got some equity now. Our copy trading account has exited a bunch of coins. Now it's time to look for which coins to get back into and to put in those small positions. That's what the job is. So I got to say, our system really did great again, and the system outperformed me personally again, because I was holding on to my bias even when the system was saying to exit. I was going, I don't know. And that's pretty normal through my trading experience over the years. So a quick live stream today just to update on all of the exits right now, and there's not a lot to do except to watch for the bottoms again as we do come through here. So I'll continue just scanning all these coins that have broken out, and I'll watch for their bottoms wherever it might be. So I was watching for these to set up, and no. Just got to go with the bottoms and exit when it tells us to. So a lot of these now have a lot of time before they build up a whole new bottom out of this. You can see the EMAs will take a while before they cross on these. So I'll still be watching for the small time frame bottoms on all of these, because we'll have to have a 1, 2, 3 formation on the 1 hour time frame, and that'll build out into the larger and larger time frames as we go along. But right now everything is just hammered, and then we see a few that are holding above support and resistance from the past. These are the ones that I have to go through over all of them and review this now. It's holding above support and resistance from April's bottom. That is a rare coin, and those are the ones that I'm sorting through now to find and to watch for when it does the 1, 2, 3 formation, because that's where I'll be watching to put an alert on to this coin for sure. Should it give me some sort of bottom structure within this range, it'll give me something I can do here. And that's what I'll be doing for the next few days. But other than that, there's a lot of sitting to do, and respect and for the AltSeason Copilot. It ran it again. It worked it again. Thanks again for being here. Trade safe and keep those losses small.